Behold, my living room. What is up? It is Ed, and this is my top 10 favorite movies of 2019. Yes, I know I'm late, and this isn't gonna be my real setup. My setup's gonna be in my room, but I still have some stuff to unpack and move around, and I'm lazy and I have some disabilities. Don't judge me. Anyways, let's jump right to it. With number 10, Marriage Story. Marriage Story was great. It took me by surprise. Of course, I heard a lot of good things about it. And all the actors and actresses did a great job. Scarlett Johansson, Linda Dern, Ray Liotta. But Adam Driver just stole the show. And what I liked about Marriage Story is that, you don't, go with the man's side or go with the woman's side. You see both sides of the story very well and clear. I just thought that it's a very mature route to take with this type of movie in this day and age. And just the way they dealt with divorce is, very raw and real. And it was actually a very beautiful movie in a way. Coming in at number 9, we have Toy Story 4. Now, I grew up on Toy Story my whole life. I remember watching the VHS when I was a kid. I remember getting ready to see Toy Story 2 opening night, wearing my Woody costume, holding my favorite toy. It was a Cabbage Patch Kid named Daniel, and I got really scared when he fell out of the theater seat because I wanted to fit in the theater seat next to me. Good shit. When they announced Toy Story 4, I was like, whoa. Toy Story 3 ended perfectly. Can they further the story and close the chapter on a 4th one? And by golly, they did. And I cried. I also cried in Marriage Story too. So if movies can make me cry, then that's a pointer. But also, the animation was good, and the voice actors that came back were great. Randy Newman doing the songs, and the new voice actors were good too. I know I've already mentioned that. The world's shittiest, most amateur movie critic. Toy Story 4 hit it out of the park. Great movie. Coming in at number 8, we have John Wick Chapter 3, Parabellum. Now, I was late to the John Wick franchise. Fortunately for me, I got to watch 1 and 2 back to back, and then eventually saw Chapter 3. That was awesome. John Wick, the thing I like about the John Wick movies is that the action is very steady cam. It's not just Michael Bay, Transformers, PG-13 action movies. And the action's grotesque and violent, and that's always cool. And I just really like the story. Keanu Reeves is just... Keanu Reeves. And I think it's the best out of the whole trilogy, and that's really rare for a sequel, let alone the 3rd movie of the franchise. So yeah, that's why I made my top 10 of 2019. Coming in at number 7, we have the biggest shocker of 2019, Aladdin. Who would have thunk? If someone came up to me last year and said, hey Ed, you know that new Aladdin movie that's coming out? It's going to make your top 10 movies of 2019. I would have been like, ha! Ha! Yeah. I mean, that's not really saying anything. That's sarcastically laughing in their face, which I would do as I get my ass kicked and not do anything about it because I can't fight. And then I'll just post around on Facebook and then listen to depressing Neck Deep and Blink-182 songs and cry. But, that's life. But yeah, this was a big surprise. I thought it was going to suck. And what I liked about it was that they added elements into the plot line that were not in the original that gave it more substance. It was a lot more mature and different. It wasn't just a shot-by-shot remake of the original, but live action. And Will Smith as the genie was just hands down amazing because, I was worried because Robin Williams did a flawless job as a genie, and when he died, I was, of course, devastated. And then we announced someone else is going to do the genie. I'm like, can he be replaced? No. But Will Smith did a great job, and he was a great addition to playing the genie in Aladdin. Coming in at number 6, we have Uncut Gems. Now, as I said in my full review, Adam Sandler's been going down the shit pipe ever since Funny People, and it saddens me because I am a big Adam Sandler fan, and yeah. So, when this was announced, I was like, hell yeah, it looks like a good drama, but a little bit of thriller aspects. And it's just a full-on thriller. Like, I'm literally on the edge of my seat the whole time watching it. And I love what it says about greed and the love for money and gambling and how wrong this world has come to for money. Cash rules everything around me. Get the money. Dollar bill, y'all. You know what I mean? And Adam Sandler just knocked it out of this park with his performance. Best performance of his career. He did get Golden Globe and Oscar snubbed, unfortunately. But I hope that doesn't stop him. I hope he keeps making good movies like this. Keeps on pushing his potential of acting. Yeah. Coming in at number 5. Here we go, guys. This is when it gets serious. Really serious. Yeah, Star Wars Episode 9, The Rise of Skywalker. And I don't give a flying fudgesicle what people are saying about this movie. I loved it. It made me laugh. It made me cheer. It gave me nostalgia. And it made me cry. If you haven't seen the movie, or you have seen the movie, once Chewie starts crying, we all cry! Kevin Smith pointed that out. I'm like, yeah, he's right, When Chewie started crying, I bawled. And just, it was a great way to end the new trilogy. It was a great way to end the Skywalker saga. I loved it. I really did. I really enjoyed it a lot. Coming in at number 4, we have Spider-Man Far From Home. Now, I'm a huge fan of the new Spider-Man movies, how they have their own little universe. And I think Tom Holland's my favorite Spider-Man. Go ahead and shoot me for that. It's fine. If I go out because I say Tom Holland's my favorite Spider-Man, then, so be it. But yeah, it was great, and I love the new villain, Mysterio. It's kind of funny. I can't say that. Spoiler. Let's just say, if you know the origin of Mysterio, and once the origin of Mysterio is revealed in the movie, I'm just like, I knew it. And my mom's like, you did? I'm like, yeah. I've been following Spider-Man ever since I was a kid. Little youngling, not like that tall. Maybe you can't see my hand now because I'm going way down, but that tall. And that cliffhanger. We need to see the third one already. They need to hurry up, and hopefully Sony and Marvel can just shake hands again and keep on the franchise, having an MCU canon and whatnot. And hopefully we can see Deadpool and Spider-Man meet up in the future, since now Deadpool's part of the MCU. Now that is on my, cinema wish list. Coming in at number 3, we have a movie. Now these movies I picked for my 3 because they actually mean a lot personally to me. And I'm being actually completely serious. Number 3 is It Chapter 2. Now I love the first It. I loved it. But It Chapter 2 made a bigger statement on friendship and the power of unity and fellowship. And with the power of fellowship, you can do anything. And that's beautiful. I mean, yeah, there's a shape-shifting alien demonic clown that feeds on the fear of children and other people. But, you know, that's just the poster child for the movie, I guess. Not the poster child, but like the drive force in the movie. It's really even Stephen King and the actors and director and writer of the movie said it. So, the point of the It book and It Chapter 1 and 2 is friendship. The Losers Club. And it was just a great way. I never thought I would say there's such thing as a horror epic. But It Chapter 2 is a horror epic. Chapter 1 was the beginning. But technically, you can't really compare them because they're the same source material. Kind of like number 2, Avengers Endgame. If you look, I got an Avengers tattoo. Got that for my 24th birthday. I mean, this movie is a fucking masterpiece, man. Like, my church, we're doing this sermons right now called At the Movies, where we take a movie and we talk about the biblical messages that they share. I went to one about Avengers Endgame, and my gosh, dude, like, Avengers Endgame has a big biblical message, and it made me appreciate it 100 times more than I already do, which I didn't think was scientifically possible. But with God, anything's possible, so, you know. And also, excuse my swearing. They just slip out. I am a Christian. I am a firm believer in God. But, you know, we work on ourselves. For the rest of the review, I'm going to try to not swear. I don't know if I already mentioned, I had a lot of caffeine, so I'm hyper. So, yeah. Please forgive me, and God, please forgive me. Number 1. Now, this is the big one, folks. This movie is not only the best movie of 2019, this is the best movie of the year. Joker. Now, Joker. It's not just a movie about a guy going crazy. It's not just a great movie because it involves great acting, great directing, great writing, beautiful score. No. Also, beautiful cinematography too. No. What this movie has to say about mental health and why you should empathize with the mentally ill and the system, how it's so corrupt, and how there's so many people out there that are not getting the mental health they deserve, the mental treatment they deserve. And they just slap a prescription, say, here you go, and they just ask the same questions over and over again. As Arthur said, you just ask the same questions over and over again. How's your job? Are you getting any negative thoughts? All I have are negative thoughts. And then they just stop prescribing him meds because the system shuts it down. And then it talks about politics and how the politicians are so viewed by, like, gods to certain citizens, and there's only one God, but like, you know, it's just like, and they're corrupt. This and it's just, there's so much meat to it. And there's also, it's not spoon-fed to you. That's another thing. The movie makes you think. The movie makes you think real hard. Like, I've seen it 7 times, and not all my questions are still aren't answered. My questions still aren't answered. I'm still like, what does that mean? Does this mean this? Does this mean that? I still don't know why the joke was so funny. I have theories. I'm not gonna spoil what I'm saying about the joke, but if you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. Joker is a landmark of cinematic achievement. It is a landmark of writing achievement, acting achievement, directing achievement. It is the best movie of the year, the best movie of the decade, and it is one of the greatest movies ever made. Joaquin Phoenix. Are you looking at me right now? Joaquin Phoenix is the best Joker. Heath Ledger's second. I don't know what to pick for third. Maybe Leto? Maybe Nicholson? And rewatch them again. But as of right now, the top 2 dogs in the Joker saga or roles, Joaquin, Heath. Well, that took a lot of energy out of me. Anyways, those are my top 10 movies of 2019. I might make a top 10 movies of the decade. I'm also going to be seeing Birds of Prey soon. I don't see it this weekend or next weekend. Whenever I do, I'll post a review. If you follow me on Instagram or Facebook, you'll know when I'm posting a new video soon. I'm going to try posting more videos, you know. I'm trying to let my creative juices flow. I have some new movie ideas. I'm going to start going to groups. I'm actually going to be training to become a peer support specialist. And in summer, I'm going to college to study psychology, to become a counselor. I'm going to get my associate's degree in that. Then I'm going to transfer to a Christian college so I can become an actual Christian counselor. So yeah, big things are ahead. And as always, until next time, I'm Ed Gilsnam, the world's most amateur movie critic. Gate signs.